Something different for this 25th. A sidebar story, if you like, but no less appropriate for ANZAC Day. It's about a band, the Australian Army Band Perth.
Better not make any mistakes, right?
And about the singer in that band, a man not afraid to answer requests a cappella. Let's try Orbison.
I'm crying. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. How's that?
All right.
All right?
He sings Orbison like Roy, Presley like Elvis.
I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk back because I love you too much, baby. 'Cause I have been told that salvation.
And several others, well, like several others. For Troy Fleming, singing has defined his life.
So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts run through my head, and I feel that love is dead. I'm loving angels instead. Came to my 14th birthday and my auntie actually bought me a double cassette because there was no CDs then, Dave. So she bought me this double cassette of Elvis, and I started playing these songs, and that was it. I was hooked. I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do what he does. And then I thought, I need to go and actually find out if, I should go and get some training at least. So, no internet back in these days, so I was skipping through the Sunday Times looking for singing teacher, vocal coach, showing my age, and found a retired opera singer.
2 years with the teacher gave Troy an appreciation of an opera singer's ability. But as he would say, opera's not his vibe. There followed a time fronting a ska band. And with it, the biggest live audience in his life.
My first ever gig, my first time on stage with a band was in front of 15,000 people. So it was a pretty big off start. We got this gig to the Perth Glory in front of one of their, at the home crowd before one of the games. And it was like, first gig, 15,000. It's not bad, it's pretty good going. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore.
But the big band was waiting for Troy Fleming. More precisely, the siren call of Michael Bublé. Solution? The Army. As Troy knows, historically and biblically, armies do bands very well.
The musicians were first to go out there to create the sound and go, right, we're coming and we're not afraid type thing.
Think Joshua, the walls of Jericho, the skirl of pipes with men in skirts.
Why do they have them now? Face of the army, to have that PR with the public to say, it's not all just guns and ammunition and just marching.
8 years ago, Troy signed with the Army Reserve. He ticked the box marked music and became the singer in the band, albeit still a soldier.
You still got to be, even for a musician, you still got to go off and do all your standard basic training that every Australian Army soldier goes through. Imagine all the people living for today.
Troy Fleming is 47. He's a family man with 7 kids. He's a committed and singing Christian at his church. At Irwin Barracks, Troy has another life with fellow musicians: drums, brass, keyboard, conducting. They too are close family.
No religion. I know what the drummer's going to do, and I know where the horn lines come in and where they stop, and all the idiosyncrasies of a particular song. So that's when I can then start gesturing hand movements and turning in certain spots and suddenly flicking the microphone from one hand to the other and taking it off and grabbing the microphone back and the microphone stand. I can do all that because I'm feeding off what the band is giving me. I can only do what I do because they're behind me. If I didn't have them behind me creating the sound and the vibe that they do, then I can't do what I'm doing. We drove drifting over western plains.
How does the band think of you, do you think?
Well, they don't like it when I bring in and say, I've got a new Michael Bublé chart. They're like, no! And I'm like, oh, come on.
No Bublé today then, for the band's sake. So let's have Troy sign off with something Australian, something ANZAC.
The spirit of the ANZAC will